side, I'm going to play the 5-minute candle. For anyone who asks me, why don't I trade zones on 5 minutes? This is why, because they fake out so many times. But anyways, just gonna keep on playing the replay feature on the 5-minute chart. Okay. So now everyone who FOMOs, pay attention. What you guys do is everyone needs to basically improve their habits. But what everyone does is, oh, SPX was going down, now it's going up, let's just buy. Because I have blue candles, but you guys probably have green candles. I see bullish candles. I've heard about the 3 white horses or the 5 fucking white horses or any of that shit, right? And you guys start buying, just chasing or FOMOing, right? Any of those, right? My point is just, you don't need to do that. Don't chase anything. Don't chase the shorts, don't chase the longs, right? So I'm gonna play it still, keep on playing. Okay. This line I had added, but I'm gonna actually re-add it. So now we have a bearish impulse, tested the zone, came back up, and then, you know, it formed a lower high. Yeah, you guys with me? Even on the 15 minutes, it formed a lower high, right? And then it came back down. It's gonna test the zone again. Went below the zone. Now everyone's bearish right now. Yeah, the whole market's bearish. What time is this? 1:35. On the Wix, it's this candle. 125 started at here. It's one, and it's finishing at 140. So we're in this range here. Somewhere here is trying to like basically close bullish. Wix is trying to be bullish. It's below 4120 level. The whole market is bearish, right? But I'm not taking any trades right here. So I'm going to continue playing. I'm doing all this, guys, so you get the gist of it, like why and when to enter and when to exit. Okay. Okay. And continue playing on the left-hand side. Still looking bearish. Formed a lower high. Here we go. I'm just going to pause it here for a second. I'm just going to show you guys something, okay? I will not alert this ever, and I will not advise you to play it, but I sometimes play it, which is this. This is called in my strategy, it's called a very, very aggressive entry. Time here is 2:05. So we're in this Wix candle. Let me highlight it. Oh yeah, I have the arrow here. See this Wix candle here? This Wix candle started at 155. It's a 15 minutes candle. It ends at 210. It closes here at 210. Okay. And I have a 205 bounce here. So I'm this red candle, which broke below this support at 1760 and is bouncing off my zone. Okay. So the reason Wix is good. Okay. At that point, Wix is good, right? Let's see what 15 minutes is at 205. So I'm going to play this 15 minutes to see where the candle is at. So it's this candle, right? So I have a bullish bounce of the zone. Wix is bearish. I am entering this here. A very aggressive entry. I will never alert this, but this is not the curl strategy. Okay. This is not a curl entry. What we're going to do now is we have everyone, it's going through everyone's head right now. When price is doing this, it formed a lower high, came back down, did a double bottom. It's coming up here, bounces off the zone, and they're like, when do I enter, right? Is the price going to break this, the lower high? So what I do is I put a line here, okay? And everyone who's been following me for 2 to 3 months, you know that I don't enter the first break. You guys with me so far? We don't enter the first break of anything. If we miss a trade, we miss a trade. It's okay. There'll be next trade. Okay. So is everyone with me so far? Just type yes in the chat. You've been understanding so far what we've been talking about before I continue. If you don't, let me just pause me here and I'll go over something. Everyone following so far? Okay. So Now, people are getting FOMO here. They're thinking, yeah, we're bullish now. We should be entering calls. But I'm going to show you the perfect entry. First candle up, okay? We don't take this one. We never enter the first candle. Why? Because it's very important to understand this, guys. This is what I teach. This is the core of my strategy. We don't do this because it can fake out on my face, right? And it can just do this. So what that means is when this happens, right? Please understand. What this means is, if this happens, what this means is we have a bearish impulse coming, formed a lower high, tried to form a lower low, wasn't able to. So we have a double bottom, okay? And this candle here is not able to break above the lower high. It closes below, let's just say, right? So what that means is we're still bearish. You guys with me? So if this candle actually fakes out and goes down below and closes below, we're still bearish. That's the reason you don't enter the first candle break of the lower high, because you can get faked out. Everyone does that. 99% people enter that. I don't, because I'm not greedy for money. It'll come when it wants to come. Okay, now watch, pay attention. Watch the next candle. Watch the way the next candle is gonna form, not the way it's gonna bounce. The way it's gonna form, it's more important. Here you go. So what that means is, I'm just gonna draw it here. We had this. It went all the way down, didn't touch the line, but around here. Okay, and then it went up. And this wick at the bottom also tested this previous structure, which is the line, of course, right? So this was your perfect entry. And this is called curling. That's all it is. 99% of the time this works. I've actually, it fails too. I mean, it depends on the entry, right? How you entered. But this, especially after a bearish impulse like that, it will work. Because what happens here is profit taking of the puts, of the shorts, right? Came back down, did a double bottom, no more shorts. Shorts are not entering anymore. They're getting out. And then we have a retest of the zone, huge demand zone, buyers coming in. I would not advise you to enter here because you can get a lower high again and go down. Okay, so this is not my advice. This is just, I do it sometimes, but this is the perfect entry. And then your target now, so let's say people who enter one contract, buddy, you're already out. If you're trading SPX, you caught the wick at the bottom, because remember I talked about the shape of the candle, the way it formed. Price came up, hold back, wicks is dropping. 220. This is the 210 candle. So we're here. Wicks is projecting at the top and dropping. You entered your price target, first price target, for people holding one contract is, you're probably watching a profit and loss. You make you $150, $200 per contract and you get out, right? People holding multiple contracts, your first target is this 50 EMA on the 15 minutes. And I'll show you, it's actually gonna, I think it rejects from it. So I'm just gonna play on the 15 minutes now. Here you go. You see that? On 50 EMA, that's your first target. So what you do is, let's say you entered, let's say someone like me, I entered 4 contracts. I've actually sold 3 contracts by this, right? And I'm holding 1 contract now just to see if it hits the zone and it goes above, because we don't know what's it gonna do, right? We're not astrologers. So what you do is you actually set on the last runner, you set the stop loss in profit. So how would you do that? One way of doing it is here, right? So if the price comes here and around this area, it tests it and it's not able to hold, you sell your runner for whatever profit it could make, right? That's how I would take profit on that one if it was to break this area and go down, right? Or if it does not, You hold it until you're happy with the profits on the last one or on the zone. So I'm just gonna continue playing this. Okay, really struggling at that 50 EMA. So if you were holding runners, you're stopped out on this candle. There's no way you should be holding that. So people who are bag holders or holding for a longer period of time, please don't do that. If you've made money, you just get out. Okay, now